Okay. So yeah. Now we're just continuing on right now. So we finished reinforcement learning. And yeah, we're going to continue on with the example now. So yeah, you guys are hanging in there. That's great as well. So now, you've understand, if you played Flappy Bird, guys, you've understand reinforcement learning. So you are this agent and are performing certain actions in the game. So what is the action? The action is tapping a phone or pressing a space bar, and the game responds by flapping the bird and making the bird jump. So what is the reward? And reinforcement learning, if you want to maximize some reward, what action should you take given what you've observed? And our goal is to maximize the reward and win as many points as possible. So afterwards, if you guys are interested, if you want the link as well, so guys messaging me, I will probably paste the recordings here for the class. I'll have a recordings tab here for the class recording. So you could then see the recordings over there, guys, if you have the link. So that's reinforcement learning. So I want to ask you guys, how old do you think she is, this lady here?
40.
Okay, we have someone saying 40. Okay.
38.
40, let me see, 38. Okay.
Like 30s.
Okay. 30s. Sorry, what age?
45.
Okay, we have 45. What do you think she could be doing? Like what career? Sorry,
Doctor.
Okay, doctor. Yeah, she could be all sorts of things, right? What if so guys, tomorrow she's gonna be your teacher, okay guys? Okay, you guys, okay, so you guys okay with that, guys? So I'll be taking off, going to the beach tomorrow. Okay, Lisanne, are you okay with that then?
No. I'm gonna miss you tomorrow.
I'll miss you too. But great news, actually. So this lady, she never exists, guys. She does not exist.
AI? Oh.
Yes, exactly. She's an AI.
Well, like, what's her age in AI?
Nothing. It's just like this. This is a lady who does not. These are all fake people. This is something called generated. There are 2 million fake faces, guys. So be careful out there, guys. The next, I think there are already shows out there. You guys might have seen the next sci-fi movies. I might picture people falling in love with AIs or becoming best friends, right? Like you guys would have never guessed. Like look at the texture, look at the earring, look at
That is weird.
These are all fake. Look at a little bit of here, there. Look at the face. Look at the looks. Look at it, like one earring, and you guys, no one questioned, guys. None of you guys questioned that this person isn't real. Like, look at this guy. Look at the little furrow here. Look at the glasses. Look at every single detail. What a cute baby. Look at all of this stuff. Look at it, guys. Look at the beard. All of these people are fake. No pun intended. I mean, actually, like pun intended, that they don't exist. They don't have any personality. But imagine these are all fake people out there. Like they do not exist. That teacher I was telling you about, she never existed. But you guys thought that she had an age and a name and that she could teach you guys tomorrow, right? And the truth is that these are all fake. So out there, like you guys should be careful. If you see this cute little guy out there, and people can make fake things and no one can complain because this is not a real person. Imagine if I show you this photo on an app and you guys think this is a great person on Bumble to be friends with or something else. I can come up with a completely fake persona here on this, which is so sad and scary, right? Like it's pretty amazing, yet at the same time, these are photos of people. None of them exist. So how many of you guys think that it's pretty scary, right? Like these people don't even exist. If someone like this asks you a recommendation on social media or on LinkedIn or says, hey, I'm the new kid in school, if they take a photo of a high schooler, I'm sure a lot of you guys could think that that's okay, right? So guys, be careful out there. Even today now, people can do things even in videos that, If any of you guys are Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, fans, I mean, maybe I'm on on the fence. People come up with all sorts of videos where it seems like maybe they're together or something. So nowadays it's even harder to prove something on video, which is why if you guys have the dog ate my homework excuses, it's going to take a lot more to prove to your teacher that you actually did the homework and stuff. So these are all fake people. But how does it work? This is actually an example of a general adversarial neural network, okay? So this is a primary and main example of unsupervised machine learning. Sometimes unsupervised machine learning, does anybody remember what unsupervised is exactly?
No examples needed, so they just detect patterns.
Yes, exactly. They detect patterns in the data. So this is unsupervised. It uses some supervised learning part, but like the main part is unsupervised learning. So there are these two AIs that are playing off of each other, and that's what generates this. So I'm gonna need three people. One, I need it to be a villain. Who wants to be the villain? The bad guy. Okay, Alyssa Ann, we're going to have you as the villain. Is that how you spell your name?
The L is, yeah, and then the L is capital.
Oh, cool. So you're the villain. You're the bad guy. You're the robber. Okay, so you're like you're the bad guy. Okay, we're gonna need someone who is a cop. Who wants to be the good guy? Okay, we have Brianna being the cop. And who wants to be a double agent? Who wants to play both sides? Okay, Tanvir, we're gonna have you, Tanvir. We're gonna have you as a double agent. So you're kind of, no offense, a little bit slimy in this example, and I'll explain why. Okay, so this is an example of unsupervised learning. So we give the data to the machines, but we never label the data. And unsupervised machine learning is easier as long as we don't label the data. Okay, so at supervised, as we talked about, is more labor intensive as we need to label, but it's more accurate. So what people usually do is they combine both. So often they use unsupervised to break apart the data, and then they use supervised machine learning to build a model on a smaller sample size. So this example that I'm going to show you involves a bit of supervised and unsupervised, but the key idea is that imagine if you are a robber, and let's say Anne is a robber. So what happens is she's printing out fake money. Okay, so she's got a pack of real money as well that she's got with her that she's stolen. And then she has a pack of money that she's minting, and she's trying to make it as real as possible. So what happens is Brianna is an awesome cop. So Brianna catches Alyssa Ann. And what happens is she catches Alyssa Ann, and then what happens is Alyssa Ann runs for it and drops a bag of money and escapes. And some of that money is real money, some of that money is fake money. So what Alyssa Ann is trying to, so what Alyssa Ann has run away, and Brianna is trying to sort out the pack of money. So Brianna is sorting out, okay, this money by Alyssa Ann is fake money, this money is real. And then as she's doing that sorting, what are the outcomes? What can be the outcomes that could happen if she's sorting real and fake money? Yes, Shayna?
Could be that they can't tell the difference in between them.
Yeah, really good. Yeah. So at some points, Brianna might make some money that looks like it's real. Brianna's gonna say, yeah, that's real money. Oh my God, what is Alyssa Ann thinking? That money is so fake. And then she classifies that. But along the way, there might be some money that she just can't tell the difference. And Brianna might be saying that some real money is fake money and some fake money is real money along the way. So she's making some mistakes, but the more important one is she might think some fake money is actually real money. So she might fall for it. And then, sorry?
Like,
yes.
Fake, we don't understand, is it real?
Wait, sorry, Tanvir?
This is examples like, you just gave examples like sometimes ago that Brianna doesn't just understand that is it real money or fake money.
Yeah, so what happens is Alyssa Ann is a robber printing fake money and has some real money. She gets caught but escapes, and Brianna has the money that she has. She takes back the money, and some of that money is fake money, and some of that is real money that And what Brianna is trying to do is trying to sort out the money, and along the way, there's some fake money that she'll correctly say is fake, some real money she'll get it's real, but there'll be some fake money that she'll correctly think is real money. And that's a mistake that she makes. And what Tanvir will do is Tanvir will come and say, Brianna, great job. This money that is fake that you identified is actually fake. Good job. That money, yeah, real is good job. But this money, you actually fell for it. It's actually fake money. You thought that this was real, but this money is actually fake. And then Brianna will be like, oh my gosh, this is fake money? Like, I thought this was real. So Tanvir will say, I got your back, Brianna. I'll help you. This money, you just have to focus on why did you think that that was real money? And Brianna will be studying why. Then you'll look at the bills that were real and the ones that you messed up on, and you'll be studying them, trying to figure out why you fell for the trap. On the mean hand, so Brianna thinks Tanvir is a really nice person. But on the other hand, Tanvir is also friends with Alyssa Ann. So Tanvir talks to the robber and then tells Alyssa Ann, hey, Alyssa Ann, psst. Okay, so I spoke with Brianna. I saw the money that she was looking at. Okay, that fake money she definitely knows is fake, so don't even go there. But this money that you made that was fake, she's actually stumped on it right now and she's struggling on it. So maybe you want to see what you got right when you were making it and just keep working on that and make money in that direction. So Alyssa Ann is going to say, okay, I figured that out. I'm going to try to make more money like this. So you try minting money based off of Rihanna's weaknesses. So again, you're minting money, making money based on the types that Brianna was struggling with. And then again, you get caught the next time. Alyssa Ann gets caught. She escapes. Brianna takes the money, and again, she's sorting the money into real money, fake money. And wherever she's making mistakes, Tanvir tells her where she's made mistakes again. And then Tanvir is also telling Alyssa Ann where exactly Brianna made mistakes. So Alyssa Ann can then start minting more money in that direction. So at each step, Tanvir is a double agent because Tanvir is telling Brianna where the mistakes are, what is the real money and what is the fake money that was thought of being real. Like Tanvir is telling Brianna the mistakes, and Brianna's like, oh my gosh, why can't I keep getting this right? And then Brianna doesn't know that Tanvir is basically telling Alyssa Ann how to become a better robber, a better criminal. So each time they're playing off of each other. And at the end of it, what do you think happens to Brianna? Brianna's like studying everything so carefully. I mean, she might get tired and quit her job, but she probably would become a very good expert at discriminating between which types of money.
Between real money and fake money.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Imagine like you guys, like I ask you guys classify real and fake money, and then you make some mistakes, and I keep telling you to study why you're getting them wrong each time, and then you're like looking into like every single like detail of the notes. Like that's what Brianna's essentially doing. She's seeing where she's messing up each time Tanvir is saying where she's messing up, and then she's looking at it and becoming better and better and better. But the things get tougher and tougher and tougher each time because Alyssa Ann is like picking up on her difficulty and going there, like the Achilles heel. It's like if you know something is someone's difficult spot, why not keep on like going there, right? If something's already hard, why not go into that? It's like you find someone's weakness and you keep picking up on that weakness. And each time, like that's what Alyssa Ann is going and doing. So Alyssa Ann becomes so good at going and making fake money. So that's the same idea here. Like when we have these fake faces, at some point, people were asked maybe like, can you tell that this is a real face or a fake face? And sometimes you might be like, I can't really tell if this is real or fake. And the ones that you guys couldn't tell were real and fake, then those ones, the AI, the generator kept generating more examples like that. And the ones that you kept identifying as being fake, it got away with, but the ones you struggled with, it picked up on, and it kept making more examples like that. So in the end, the generator can generate millions of fake faces that look so realistic. And only a discriminator could probably tell if that was a real photo or not. And there are two advantages. One is that, Alyssa, you could probably open up your own minting factory there. You become so good, you practically can make almost like realistic currency. And Brianna, you are probably really good at now detecting fake from real money. Like people can you are like an expert at it. So now we have two AIs, one that can make fake money pretty well, and we have another AI or generate fake faces or generate anything. And now we have a discriminator that can tell real from fake. So a discriminator could probably tell, okay, that's not really a person, or that's not really this. If we're looking at like President Obama or some president, that's not really President Obama speaking. That's like some AI, right? We can have an AI that's learned to recognize real from fake. So we have these two AIs that are playing off of each other millions and millions of times until they get better.
Like the two AIs are, and then to Veer, like we're all making each other like learn better. Like he's helping each one learn like
better.
Yeah, like
Yes.
you're kind of like learning off of each other. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, exactly. That's the
Okay.
exact thing. You're learning off of each other. So Tanvir is like this like double agent. So this is an example of what's happening behind the scenes, that the discriminator is focusing on what it cannot get, what weaknesses it has. And that is what Tanvir is pointing out. But Tanvir is also telling this generator that, hey, this person made mistakes here. Brianna, focus on these mistakes, go in that direction. And they're using it for lots of situations that, hey, people couldn't tell that this was actually a fake photo. That means that this is a direction we should go in. Maybe out of 100 photos, maybe just 2 out of those photos we thought incorrectly were real. And then the generator is told, make face something you did was right about those photos, figure out why, and then do it. And then they're going to start going in that direction. And this discriminator will be like, why on earth did I think that person was real? Like, why? What can I use in the future to figure out that they're not real? And then they're like, it's almost like a game, and you don't realize. It's like if your parents or guardians tell you, if you fill up your piggy bank, you're gonna get this reward. And it's like you're not even seeing that they keep leaking out a few coins from the bottom. You're like, why isn't this jar ever filling up?
I'm confused.
Yes, sorry, what is Kiva? What is your question?
I'm still confused.
Oh, so it's just like it's like if you think of it like okay. So what point are you stuck on though? So I can better explain.
Like when you explain for the model, like the fake persons, and you compare it to the thing that we are doing, the examples thingy.
Okay, yeah. So I'll explain. So the examples. So don't worry. This is maybe over confusing, but there are just these two models out there. One is a generator, and one is a discriminator. And the idea is that one is trying. So generator is generating. So the term is generate. You can see this generate inside it. And the generator is printing out fake money, or it's making fake faces. It's making something fake in a way. It's generating something like artificial. And the point is that, so Alyssa Ann is printing, or let's say Alyssa Ann is making these fake photos of people, or has some photos, and you're trying to identify, are they real people, are they fake people, or something. Or even fake money, for instance. Anything that's fake or not real, Alyssa Ann is generating that. Some of the people will actually be real people. Some of them will actually be fake people. And the point is that Brianna, as a discriminator, is trying to tell, is this person real or not? Or is this money real money or not real money? And whenever Brianna falls for the trap and thinks that something that is fake, like a fake face, like a person who doesn't exist, like many of you guys fell for it, thinking that that's a real person. It's like, then now that I told you that it's a fake person, you guys will go back and try to analyze, like, why did I know that she's fake? How could I have, now that I see it, maybe this thing looked a little bit off. Maybe I should have seen that thing was there. Or maybe if you're told that that money is fake and you thought it was real, maybe you'll go back and you'll figure out, why did I think that about it? Why did I think it was actually real money? Why did I think that this lady here is actually a real person, but she's not? Maybe I should have seen some signs. So right now it's super complicated, but to begin with, it might have been really easy to tell some fake things. So the mistakes that Brianna makes, she's going to focus on trying to figure out, why did I think that fake face was a real face? Or why did I think this fake money was real money? And on the other, so Tanvir will tell her the mistakes, but Tanvir will also, and so Brianna is thinking, okay, I'll fix the mistakes and I'll be okay. But she does not know that Tanvir is actually also telling Alyssa Ann the weaknesses, that these are the faces that Brianna could not recognize as being fake. So work on these faces. You got something right there. Go in that direction. Or that this money was thought of being real. You're onto something with that type of money. Maybe focus on that type of money. You maybe Alyssa's printing like 20 different types of money, different types, and of them 100 different types. Maybe one or two of those bills that was fake looked real. So maybe it's like you're trying out like an experiment for making some pie, and you have like 50 different batches that you've tried with different concoctions, and one of them tastes nice, and go in that direction of the one that tastes nice. So that's the idea. So Alyssa Ann is going to keep improving and making faces that look realistic and stuff that Brianna will be stumped on. Or Alyssa Ann could be printing money that's fake that Brianna is going to keep thinking is real. So she's going to go in that direction. Tanvir has guided her in the direction to go in. And Tanvir has also guided Brianna in the direction to differentiate between real and fake money or real and fake faces. So after thousands and thousands of times of being caught and escaping, eventually Alyssa Ann is going to become an expert at generating fake money or generating fake faces that all look realistic or so difficult to catch. But only Brianna would be an expert maybe at figuring out for many of them what's real and what's fake. So there are more applications, but that's just a simplistic example of this. Does that make sense? Like that's sort of how it works. And we'll talk tomorrow about how these two are AIs playing off of each other. But that's how we get these fake things that we observe today. Like we can see these celebrities, the training data comes from images of celebrities as well. And you could even see none of these bedrooms actually exist. These are all represented by general adversarial networks. These are GANs that we talked about, GANs, GANS. They generate adversarial as like they're against each other, like adversaries. Then you can see that they're learning from each other and they can be realistic. None of these places, if you guys posted up a photo that, hey, after COVID, after my vaccine, I'm vacationing here, nobody could come and complain that, hey, you're not here. These are all fake. That's pretty cool, right? And these are all things that people have generated. Like, look at this. This looks like a Harry Potter image of a two-headed horse. I personally think that this looks kind of fake. I know, but you guys, this looks like a fake computer. Somebody trying to generate. It looks a bit
Look
fake.
fake.
Yeah.
I
See, you
agree
could
with
tell.
you.
Yeah, so
That
you
look
could
fake.
tell. Yeah, so there's some that you obviously say is fake. And then like those are things that initially Brianna would recognize. But then as you go along, oh, that bike looks realistic. I think that looks a little fake. This looks realistic. This looks realistic. So some doesn't look realistic and some really looks realistic, right? So if you were somebody saying, this is fake, this might be fake, I can't tell. Maybe fake. You can kind of, it's like you're getting your eye test and your doctor is like, can you see this or not see this? It's like that idea. Yes, Tanvir?
You ever saw that people are doing bad things with the help of AI?
There's good things and bad things. Yes. Yes, exactly. Even for Neuralink that somebody talked about, there are people out there figuring out how they can hack into people's brains eventually. Is that a risk? If we have these chips implanted in our brain under Elon Musk, is there a risk that people could hack into our brains and control us? Yeah, AI could be used for good and evil. Everything is used for good and bad. Even having too much of a vegetable can be too bad for you, if you're not eating anything else. Anything of too much of one thing can be bad. There's always a way to make something bad, like enable something to be bad. So this is just an example of these networks here.